I looked at old photos of myself and started to cry. Not because I missed being younger, but because I missed feeling like me. That woman in the photos had energy, had confidence, had a spark in her eyes that I hadn't seen in years. Somewhere between my 48th birthday and now, she disappeared, and in her place was someone tired, someone hidden under loose clothing, someone who avoided cameras and dreaded getting dressed in the morning. My husband said he still found me beautiful, but I couldn't believe him. How could he, when I couldn't even look at myself? I blamed menopause. I blamed stress. I blamed getting older. I blamed myself for not trying hard enough. But then I learned something that changed everything. Menopause doesn't just affect your mood and your sleep, it fundamentally changes how your hormones communicate with each other. And at the center of it all, insulin. When estrogen drops, your body becomes more resistant to insulin. This creates a cascade effect. Your cortisol rises, your body stores more fat around your belly, and your metabolism slows to a crawl. It's not one thing. It's everything working against you at once. They call it the triple whammy of menopause, and 99% of women have never even heard of it. This is why willpower fails. This is why diets fail, because you're fighting biology with discipline, and biology always wins. But when you understand how to reset the insulin signal, everything else starts to shift. You're not too old. You're not too far gone. Your body is just waiting for the right approach. What comes next could finally be the answer. Keep watching.
99% of women don't know this. While you sleep tonight, your body will either burn fat or store it. The difference isn't your diet, it isn't your exercise. It's a simple insulin trick that determines which mode your body operates in during those crucial nighttime hours. Your body runs a night shift every single night. And right now, that night shift might be working against you instead of for you. You could be lying in bed for 8 hours while your body stubbornly stores fat instead of burning it. Today, I'm going to show you how to reset your menopause hormones so your body erases fat while you sleep. This is the science nobody explains. The connection between insulin, sleep quality, and nighttime metabolism that could change everything about your weight loss journey. Stay with me because understanding this fundamental connection changes everything. I spent 15 years as a sleep technician, studying how people sleep, monitoring their brain waves, watching their bodies do remarkable things during the night. I became fascinated by what happens while we're completely unconscious. Your body doesn't rest while you sleep. It works, it repairs, it regenerates, and under the right conditions, it burns enormous amounts of fat. But here's what those 15 years of professional experience didn't prepare me for. At 52, menopause arrived and stole my sleep completely. I went from someone who studied sleep professionally to someone who couldn't achieve it personally. For 3 months, I slept less than 3 hours a night. I lay awake watching the clock tick through the darkness. 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. My mind racing through anxieties. My body exhausted but somehow wired and unable to rest. And in those 3 months of severe sleep deprivation, I gained 18 pounds. 18 pounds in 3 months while barely eating because I was too exhausted to cook properly. I knew professionally that sleep affected metabolism significantly. I had read the studies, I had seen the data, but experiencing it personally was completely different. Watching my body change dramatically while I did nothing different with my diet, while I actually ate less food because I had no energy to prepare meals. The weight came relentlessly anyway. That's when I started researching what I should have understood all along despite my professional background: the precise connection between sleep, insulin, and fat metabolism during the nighttime hours. What I discovered changed everything I thought I knew about weight loss in menopausal women. Here's what happens in your body every night, or what should happen under optimal conditions. During deep sleep, your body enters repair mode. It releases growth hormone, which stimulates fat burning and muscle preservation. It clears cellular debris through a process called autophagy. It resets hormonal balance, and critically, it burns fat for fuel. Your body actually prefers to burn fat at night. When you're not eating, when your insulin levels have dropped to their lowest point, your fat cells unlock and release their contents for energy. This is the night shift your body is designed to run. This is what should be happening every night. But here's the problem that affects millions of women. When you're not sleeping well, or when your insulin is chronically elevated, this nighttime fat-burning mode never activates properly. Instead, your body stays in storage mode all night long. 8 hours of potential fat burning becomes 8 hours of fat storage. And menopause makes everything dramatically worse. During menopause, your cells become resistant to insulin. This happens to virtually every woman to varying degrees. When cells resist insulin, your pancreas produces more and more of it, trying desperately to get a response. High insulin tells your body to store fat, even at night when you're supposedly fasting during sleep, even when you haven't eaten for hours. If insulin is elevated, your fat cells stay locked tight regardless of what you do during your waking hours. This is why so many menopausal women gain weight even though they're eating less than ever before. Their bodies never enter the fat-burning mode they're designed for because insulin keeps everything locked down 24 hours a day, including during sleep. But there's a way to flip the switch. There's a way to lower insulin naturally so your body can finally access the night shift it was designed to run. This is the insulin trick that 99% of women don't know about. The timing and content of what you eat and drink in the hours before bed dramatically affects your nighttime insulin levels. Get it wrong, and your body stores fat all night while you sleep. Get it right, and your body burns fat while you sleep. Most women make critical mistakes in the evening hours that completely sabotage their nighttime metabolism. They eat carbohydrates close to bedtime because they're hungry after a restrictive day. They snack after dinner out of habit or boredom. They drink wine or sweetened beverages to relax. Each of these spikes insulin right when it should be naturally dropping. Your insulin needs to be low during sleep for fat burning to activate properly. Everything you do in the 3 hours before bed either supports this metabolic state or sabotages it completely. Now, here's what most women discover when they try to optimize their nighttime metabolism. Simply avoiding food isn't enough. Your body needs certain signals and specific compounds to shift into fat-burning mode effectively. This is where nighttime compounds become critical allies in your weight loss journey. Certain natural compounds support insulin sensitivity and nighttime thermogenesis without disrupting sleep. Magnesium is one of the most important. It improves insulin sensitivity significantly and simultaneously supports deeper, more restorative sleep. Ashwagandha is another powerful ally. It lowers cortisol, which indirectly supports lower insulin since cortisol and insulin are intimately connected. But the most effective approach combines multiple compounds that work synergistically during sleep hours to support the metabolic processes your body wants to run. That's why many women in our community have discovered a specific nighttime formula that contains Himalayan ginger for gentle thermogenesis, ceremonial green tea compounds for metabolic support, and Seville orange peel for insulin sensitivity. What makes this formula unique is that it works during the nighttime hours without disrupting sleep. It doesn't contain stimulants that would keep you awake or make sleep lighter. Instead, it supports the natural fat-burning processes your body wants to run while you're unconscious. I'll leave a link in the pinned comment if you want to learn more about this formula. But whether you try that or not, let me show you exactly what you can do tonight to start resetting your nighttime metabolism. Here are 5 strategies for activating your body's nighttime fat-burning mode. Strategy number 1. The 3-hour food cutoff. Stop eating at least 3 hours before bed. This gives your body time to fully process your last meal and for insulin levels to drop before sleep begins. When you eat close to bedtime, your body is focused entirely on digestion instead of repair. Blood flow goes to your digestive system instead of your tissues. Insulin stays elevated. Fat-burning mode never activates because your body has more pressing work to do. 3 hours is the minimum for most people. 4 hours is even better if you can manage it with your schedule. Some women find that finishing eating by 6 p.m. produces the best results. I know this can be challenging with evening schedules and family dinners, but even shifting dinner earlier by 30 minutes helps measurably. The closer to sunset you finish eating, the better your nighttime metabolism performs. Strategy number 2. The evening food sequencing protocol. What you eat at dinner matters as much as when you eat it. The order you eat foods dramatically affects your insulin response to the entire meal. When you eat carbohydrates first on an empty stomach or as the main focus of dinner, your blood sugar spikes rapidly and dramatically. Insulin floods your system to manage the glucose load, and it stays elevated for hours afterward, often well into your sleep time. But when you eat the exact same carbohydrates after protein and fiber, the spike is much gentler. Insulin rises less dramatically and falls back down faster. At dinner, always start with vegetables or protein. Save any bread, rice, pasta, or potatoes for the end of the meal. You're not eliminating anything you enjoy. You're just changing the sequence in which you eat it. This simple change can reduce your nighttime insulin by up to 50% according to research. That's 50% more time your body spends in fat-burning mode while you sleep. Strategy number 3. The blue milk evening ritual. This has become one of the most popular protocols in our community because it actively supports nighttime metabolism while helping you fall asleep faster and sleep more deeply. Blue milk is made with butterfly pea flour, which gives it a beautiful natural blue color. Combined with coconut milk or almond milk, magnesium powder, and a small amount of raw honey for taste, it creates a drink that supports both sleep quality and metabolism. The magnesium improves insulin sensitivity at the cellular level and simultaneously promotes deeper sleep through its calming effect on the nervous system. The healthy fats from coconut milk provide gentle, sustained energy for nighttime metabolism without spiking blood sugar. The butterfly pea flour contains antioxidant compounds that support relaxation. Drink this about 1 hour before bed as part of your wind-down routine. It signals to your body that it's time to shift from daytime activity to nighttime repair, while supporting optimal conditions for nighttime fat burning. This isn't about suppressing appetite or avoiding food. It's about providing your body exactly what it needs to run its night shift effectively. Strategy number 4. The sleep environment optimization. Temperature matters enormously for nighttime metabolism. Your body burns more calories keeping itself warm in a cool environment. But more importantly, for fat burning, cooler temperatures promote the deeper stages of sleep where the most fat burning actually occurs. Keep your bedroom between 62 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes, that's cooler than most people prefer for comfort. Use blankets and bedding for warmth rather than heating the room temperature. Complete darkness is also critical and often overlooked. Any light exposure during sleep hours disrupts melatonin production. Low melatonin disrupts growth hormone release. Disrupted growth hormone directly impairs nighttime fat burning. Use blackout curtains that truly block all light. Cover any electronic lights from devices in your bedroom. If you need to get up during the night, use the dimmest light possible or navigate in darkness. These environmental factors don't directly affect insulin levels, but they dramatically affect how effectively your body runs its nighttime repair and fat-burning processes. Strategy number 5. The morning light activation. This might seem unrelated to nighttime metabolism since we're talking about mornings, but it's absolutely critical for optimizing the system. Getting bright natural light exposure within 30 minutes of waking resets your circadian rhythm and prepares your body for effective sleep the following night. Your body's insulin sensitivity actually follows circadian patterns throughout the day. Morning light exposure helps regulate these patterns properly. Women with disrupted circadian rhythms typically have measurably worse insulin sensitivity. Spend 10 to 15 minutes outside in morning light as soon as practical after waking. Don't wear sunglasses during this exposure. The light needs to enter your eyes to signal your brain properly and reset your internal clock. This sets up a cascade of hormonal changes throughout the day that culminates in better sleep and better nighttime metabolism. It's about treating your body as a complete 24-hour system, not just addressing nighttime issues in isolation. Let me tell you about Christine. She's 63 and came to me after years of severe insomnia and weight gain that seemed absolutely impossible to reverse. Christine hadn't slept well since menopause began at 54. 9 years of broken sleep. 9 years of waking at 3 a.m. with her mind racing through anxieties. 9 years of watching the scale climb steadily while she tried diet after diet that never produced lasting results. She'd been on prescription sleeping pills for 6 years. They helped her fall asleep initially, but she woke up exhausted anyway, despite 8 hours in bed. She knew something was fundamentally wrong, but didn't know what else to do besides take the pills. When I explained the connection between sleep quality, insulin resistance, and nighttime metabolism, something finally clicked for her. She realized that the sleeping pills weren't giving her the deep restorative sleep where fat burning happens. They were just making her unconscious, which isn't the same thing at all physiologically. We started with the 3-hour food cutoff, then added the food sequencing at dinner, then the blue milk ritual, then the sleep environment optimization with cooler temperatures and blackout curtains. She didn't change her sleeping pills immediately. That requires proper medical supervision and gradual tapering. But she started layering in the other protocols around her existing medication. Within 3 weeks, she noticed something remarkable. She was waking up less during the night. Her 3 a.m. wake-ups became less frequent. Her sleep was becoming naturally deeper even with the same medication. At 6 weeks, she worked with her doctor to start slowly tapering her sleep medication. At 3 months, she was sleeping naturally for the first time in 9 years. 7 to 8 hours of restorative sleep without any pharmaceutical assistance. And the weight started coming off. Not dramatically or instantly, but consistently and sustainably. 2 pounds, then 4, then 6. Her body was finally running the night shift it was designed for. She told me something I'll always remember. She said, "For 9 years, I thought my body was permanently broken. Now I understand it was just waiting for the right conditions. Once I gave it what it needed, it knew exactly what to do." That's the fundamental truth about nighttime metabolism. Your body wants to burn fat while you sleep. It's designed for exactly this purpose. But it needs the right conditions. Low insulin, deep sleep, proper circadian rhythm, the right temperature, the right darkness. When these conditions are met, your body does remarkable things while you're unconscious. Now let me be honest about something important. These strategies work. I've seen them work for myself after years of insomnia. I've seen them work for hundreds of women who thought good sleep and easy weight loss were forever lost to menopause. But for some women, especially those with severe insulin resistance or long-term sleep disruption that has become chronic, lifestyle changes alone can take many months to show significant results. That's why I mentioned that nighttime formula earlier. It supports the metabolic processes that should happen during sleep. Many women use it alongside these lifestyle strategies to accelerate their results while their bodies readjust to natural sleep patterns. If you're curious, I'll leave a link in the pinned comment. It's not for everyone. Some women restore their nighttime metabolism with just lifestyle changes over time. But for those who want additional support, it's worth exploring. Let me also tell you what sabotages nighttime metabolism: evening alcohol. Wine might help you fall asleep initially, but it dramatically disrupts sleep quality throughout the night. It blocks REM sleep and deep sleep, where fat burning is most active. 2 glasses of wine can reduce nighttime fat burning by up to 75%. Late-night carbohydrates. That bedtime snack of crackers or cereal or ice cream spikes insulin right when it should be at its lowest. Even small amounts of carbohydrates within 2 hours of sleep can sabotage hours of potential fat burning. Blue light exposure from screens. Screens before bed suppress melatonin by up to 50%. This disrupts the entire cascade of nighttime hormones, including those that regulate fat metabolism. Stop screens at least 1 hour before bed, preferably 2. Sleeping pills. This is uncomfortable to say as a former sleep professional, but it needs to be said honestly. Sleeping pills produce unconsciousness, not true restorative sleep. The brainwave patterns are measurably different. The restorative processes are compromised. Long-term use is actually associated with weight gain, not loss. Stress before bed. Cortisol and insulin are intimately connected hormones. High cortisol raises insulin. If you go to bed stressed, with cortisol elevated, your insulin stays elevated too. Your body never enters fat-burning mode properly. Here's your action plan for the next 7 nights. Night 1 and 2. Implement the 3-hour food cutoff strictly. Finish eating at least 3 hours before bed. Notice how your sleep quality changes. Night 3 and 4. Add the food sequencing at dinner. Vegetables and protein first. Carbohydrates last. This significantly lowers your post-dinner insulin. Night 5 and 6. Try the blue milk ritual. About 1 hour before bed. Notice whether you fall asleep more easily and sleep more deeply. Night 7. Assess everything honestly. How is your sleep quality? Your morning energy? Your nighttime wake-ups? Write it all down. Don't try to optimize everything at once. Your body needs time to adjust to new patterns. Stack these changes gradually over the week. Build momentum slowly and sustainably. I want to leave you with something I learned during 15 years of studying sleep, and something that became even clearer when I lost my own ability to sleep well. Your body runs a night shift every single night. While your conscious mind is offline, your body does crucial work. It repairs tissues, it consolidates memories, it resets hormones, and yes, it burns fat for energy. But this night shift only runs properly under the right conditions. When insulin is low, when sleep is deep, when hormones are balanced, when the environment supports true rest. Modern life sabotages the night shift at every turn. Screens and artificial light, chronic stress, late eating, disrupted circadian rhythms, sleeping pills that produce unconsciousness without restoration. Menopause adds another challenging layer to everything. Changing hormones, hot flashes, night sweats, increased insulin resistance. But your body still knows what to do. It still remembers how to burn fat at night. It just needs you to create the conditions that allow this to happen naturally. The night shift your body runs is more important than any workout. What happens while you sleep determines more about your metabolism than what happens while you're awake. If this video helped you understand something new, please leave a comment telling me what you're going to try first. I read every single comment, and your stories help me remember why this work matters. Share this with someone who's been struggling with sleep and weight. She needs to know these things are deeply connected. She needs to understand there's a way forward that doesn't involve more pills or more restriction. In the next video, we're going to talk about the specific compounds that activate nighttime thermogenesis and exactly how to use them safely. Until then, prepare for a better night's sleep tonight. Give your body the conditions it needs. And trust the night shift your body wants to run. Your body is smarter than you think. It's just been waiting for the right conditions. Take care of yourself. Sleep well tonight.